Welcome to Behind the Mirror podcast. I'm Lisa.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Sarah.
Today's episode is sponsored by the Little Dolphin Academy. Rebecca runs a swim school in Glasgow and surrounding areas for all ages, either private lessons or group. And can I just say from personal experience, I've taken my little girl from very young to sometimes we don't always make it, but they are amazing. So get in touch if you're looking for some either children's swimming or for adults as well.
I think that's such an important thing, getting your children
Absolutely.
swimming lessons, actually.
I think we don't talk about the stress involved to so when she was a baby and I took her and how do you both get dried?
Yeah.
It is difficult. It is
I
difficult.
actually hate that. See, if somebody could just if I could clip my fingers and be in the pool and then clip my fingers and be ready, it's the changing room thing I hate.
I
It's
hate
the
that.
after, right? Because I was coming out with her, so she loved it. Absolutely loved it. And they were so great. And they sing all the wee songs and stuff. And then we come out, but then she's cold and wet.
Yes.
And she needs immediately seen to.
Yes.
So I'm stood cold and wet.
Yep.
Then I'm making her more wet because I'm trying to dry her. And there's nowhere for her to go.
I know.
Oh, I find it really shit.
quite
Now
tricky.
she's a bit bigger. It's definitely easier because obviously she can sit.
Yes, and you can strap her into that thing that's on the wall.
There's a bit
That's amazing. It's like a wee seat.
there's a bit of an ongoing joke because when I was pregnant and they were like, so because of my autoimmune situation,
Yes,
if you breastfeed then she's got more of a chance of not having the same.
Yes.
Apparently. So they said if I did a couple of weeks, if I could try, because I didn't really want to.
Yeah.
And if you can try. And then obviously for your child, you would do whatever you physically
absolutely.
can.
Absolutely.
So I was like, right, okay, so start breastfeeding. I'm still breastfeeding.
Haven't stopped.
Yes.
She won't. I can't. I don't know. It's not a she won't come off. She just screams, and then I'm like, "I'll just plug you in. You're fine." But plug you in. That's what my
Love
wife
it.
said. She was like, "It's amazing. In the middle of the night, you can just be like, right, plug it in, plug it off." I know.
True, it works.
But so we were coming. So then I had bought modesty cloths when I was pregnant. Oh, how I laugh now.
Yes.
Because
Doesn't work.
My mum was like, what are they for? And I was like, they're for so that if you're out and about, you can put them round you. And then I think I used it once, realised the
You
fact
get to
that
that point, you're just like, whatever.
I've had my boobs out in every supermarket. I sometimes have them out walking down the street.
Yeah.
Because when she was tiny and she wasn't well and she was just screaming.
It's
It's
see, when you're stressed,
Oh.
everything around you goes out the window at that point. You're just in that wee bubble.
Yep.
I can't think of anything worse though,
So-
because I didn't breastfeed. I'm
I
like,
know,
oh my
but-
God, that makes me want to die. But
see, but you would just, she
know.
wouldn't take a bottle.
Yeah.
They don't
No.
kind of tell you that if you start, and you don't combi feed, they put the bottle anywhere
Yeah.
near, and she was like, absolutely not. So it was really tough.
Yeah.
But then the joke kind of came, so not only have I had my breasts out just about everywhere for the, I suppose the right reasons,
Yes.
as in feeding my child, which is just something I never thought I would be doing. At the swimming, I was fully naked at most points because at some point I had to get the swimsuit off and I was like, oh wow, we're taking this to a whole
Yes,
new level.
whole new
And
level.
obviously there was dads and stuff, and I was trying to use Hallie's towel to cover
Oh
my
my God.
Yeah.
No, big bash sheet, wrap yourself in it while you're still in your swimming costume, deal with her, plug her in. No.
Plug it in.
As in- plug her in. No, put her in the seat thing, then you get dry.
Well, at the one that I was taking her to, it's really cool. So
Yeah.
somebody owns this big mansion house.
Oh,
in
okay.
The kind of middle of nowhere.
I like it.
And they rent their pool out to Rebecca.
Nice.
What?
Good
So
idea.
It
Oh
sounds
my
mental, right?
God.
But no, but it's it's beautiful because it's a hot pool for babies. So yeah, it's a house.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, and it's a hot pool. So obviously Hallie was
nice.
7 or 8 weeks old or something. I think was she 3 months? I don't know when I first took her.
Yeah.
So it's really warm, so it's nice. But there's not so much the baby change facilities, more
Yeah.
benches and stuff because it's someone's house.
Yes. Yeah.
mental.
Okay, fair enough.
Imagine
Yeah.
having that much money.
Nice.
I don't think I would want kids peeing in my pool if I had that much money though.
You can clean it.
Yeah. They probably,
mean,
if they've got that
yeah.
much money, they probably do have a cleaner.
And if they've
Do
got
you
that
think
much.
it's one of these things that if you've got a pool, you don't really swim?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Because
You can
I've
hardly
got
use
things
it.
in my house and people will come over and be like, oh my God, I've got a
Yeah.
massage chair that I bought Paul,
Yeah.
a really good one though.
Uh-huh.
And at the beginning it was such a novelty and it was amazing.
Yes.
And then clients will come in and be like, oh, can I have a go? And
Yeah.
they're sitting on it and I'm like, I kind of forget it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the novelty would wear off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like my two. My two do not want their hair braided at all. It's
That's
like, I
it.
do this for a
Yeah.
living, children.
I
No,
know.
don't want my hair done, mum.
Yeah, but how many kids right now want the K-pop demon
Oh, yeah.
braid?
I know. I mean-
and would absolutely be delighted
Yeah.
that you could do that for
I'm
them.
totally cashing in on that. Aisling does want that again, which is good for me.
Okay. Love it.
Yes.
Halloween's coming up as well. Are you
Yeah.
doing quite a lot for Halloween?
I am fully booked for Halloween, and it's
Wow.
all 90% of it is the Rumi braid K-pop Demon Hunters, to the point where I have to do Aisling's hair on Wednesday after school because I have no availability Thursday and Friday.
How long do they last if you get them done?
Over a week.
So they could, if they were desperate, get them done like before, like the Saturday before.
They could, but I can't guarantee that they would look good enough
Because
on
there's a
Halloween.
lot
They
probably
start to go fluffy, don't they, when
Yeah,
you're
they go
lying
fluffy.
on them?
I know, but like I'm thinking like even as a hairdresser, a week of Sarah's braid's gonna look better than what I could do as a K-pop demon braid.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what all the colours and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really long, isn't it?
I braid it really long. Comes with a disclaimer. I tell every child, I'm like, this is past your bum. So see when you go to the toilet.
That's a thing.
It is a thing. They pee on it.
Yes.
It's like, please move it to the
wow.
side. Because like kids who've got hair like our length don't realise that they have to move their hair out the way. I learned that the hard way when I braided Aisling's hair for one of the first times, and she let me do it. And I did the mermaid braids to see how long I could get them.
Yeah.
And within 2 hours, she'd peed on them,
Oh
on the
my
bottom of them.
God.
Now she was 6, but she hadn't got long hair, so she didn't realise what she had to do. So I'd take them all out again.
Oh no.
So I actually had the first-hand experience of learning about that as well. So
Did you?
Yeah. Like a wee girl, and I noticed like, so she left the door open when she was going to the toilet, and she was like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's in the toilet.
Yes.
That's her hair is in the toilet. And I never thought about that it was her own hair. Like
Yeah.
the length of it was dangling there. Now she didn't pee on it. It wasn't that long.
Yeah.
But it just then
But it
made
goes
me
in-
think like if it's really long, then it can be, because we kids are wee.
Yeah. And they just
then
don't think.
they swing about and they dangle and whatever. Like So now I say to clients, like if they're getting a child trim, like, you know, it's probably because it's past her bum.
Yeah.
Your borderline germ zone.
Yes,
And
yes.
then they always go,
Even
never
Yeah,
thought of
that.
And I'm like,
Cut it
my
higher.
best friend Laura, like her wee girl Sienna, she was like, oh my God, cut at least 2 inches off. Like I did not think of that.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, so we now actually have that as a scale.
Yes.
You scale for bananas.
Yeah.
Our scale is like, is it going to get peed on?
Yep.
It's a good point.
It's a very good scale to
Yeah.
have. Yes, absolutely keeps kids' hair above the waist.
Yeah. So talking of obviously you being insanely
Yeah,
busy
I know.
with your K-pop demon like ruining our lives.
I'm totally ruining your lives. I'm so
This
sorry.
is Sarah's last ever episode.
Yes, my
We're gonna
business
miss
is. I know I'm going to miss you guys too. So basically, a disclaimer. I'll put that out there. If someone's ceiling falls down again, and you can't make it, I will
I
quite
will
happily
find
say
when I make more ceilings
no
falling
more
down.
ceilings
Don't
falling.
wish that on me.
I know.
I don't need ceilings caving in.
No, but I will be here in an emergency if you need me. But the K-pop Demon Hunter things, I'm totally riding that wave. I've got so many kids' birthday parties booked,
amazing.
and I'm starting to teach people how to do the braids with colour now. And I'm only
I'll sign up.
perfect. I'm a one-man band, and you know yourselves what it's
Yeah.
like running a business.
It's hard. And obviously,
so hard.
juggling mum life and,
Yeah.
and among all that. No, it's,
Mum life, I've got the business, I've got
Yeah.
the podcast. I also have a part-time job that I really should probably concentrate on more, because that pays the bills. So
that's not the fun bit.
that's not the fun bit, but like I'm just spreading myself too thin. So unfortunately, I've had to make the call that
And we're
have to leave yous.
We are so sad about this, but we think probably you'll come back on and do some guest features.
Oh, yeah,
especially if we need braids. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like mermaid festivals.
absolutely.
We definitely need to do
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
I've got no hair. Can you do that? I'm like,
Absolutely, I can. No problem. We'll get you a wig.
yeah, well, I mean, there's enough wig already on my hair, to be fair. Got the extensions, but yeah, so
Yes.
you are running all your workshops and stuff.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
if anyone wants to,
if anyone wants to learn how to braid, do you even just braid hair for your daughter's hair for school? I do dad workshops as well. So
they're what got you in the paper.
yeah, I was in the paper last year for that. So it's an hour. You bring your child. We're not discriminating. So if you've got a boy who's got long hair, or if you're an uncle, or if you're a granddad, you can come and bring your child, and I will teach you how to brush the hair so that there's no tears from anybody. I'll teach you how to tie a hair bobble. We'll do the 3-strand plait. It's a lovely little workshop, a great bonding experience for dads and their kids.
And there's quite a lot of thing just now about how, like on social media, about like dads shouldn't be congratulated on doing what mums do every day.
Yeah.
Now that's like, and that's not to say, because I totally get that
Yeah.
some things come more naturally
Absolutely.
to not
Yeah.
to be, is it genderist or whatever, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
so we're hairdressers, right? So we can braid hair anyway, but like some things might come a wee bit more naturally because it's fiddly and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
And I get that. But then, yeah, like being able to tie your daughter's hair up is a kind of basic skill that you should know how to do.
Yes.
Do you remember that video that went the
Hoover?
the Hoover.
Yeah.
I thought that was really clever.
That's a
He
great
put the
idea.
bubble on the end of it and then he
Yeah.
took her.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think, like, if I did that to Hallie, she'd be traumatized.
Yeah, I know.
She'd be like, oh my God.
know.
For someone who sleeps with the sound of a hairdryer on,
Yes.
she does not. I bought her own hairdryer because
Yeah.
it's a lot more gentle strength than
Yes.
mine because her hair's really curly and long. She hates it. Until what we did the other day was,
Yeah.
Lisa's fun fact in the storm
I like it.
parenting, we put a ball on the hairdryer and it
Oh,
obviously blew
yes.
it up. So she became quite fascinated.
I love that.
An hour. That bought me.
Well done, you.
See InnoFlight over in Cumbernauld,
Mm-hmm.
there's like a kind of toddler area. And there's like these kind of like holes where the air comes out of, and you can do that
Put
with the
the
balls.
balls on
She
it,
loves
yeah.
it.
Yeah, she loves it. Well, I've got one in the house. Like, there's a hairdryer and a ball, and she just kept putting it on and
Perfect.
wow,
Yeah.
and then taking it off and then putting it back on and going ball, wow. It was pretty cute.
So cute.
It was. So yeah, that's amazing. Like, and
Yeah.
definitely, I do think that there shouldn't, because I think the post I read was that you shouldn't put on Facebook like, oh, amazing dad, because he's babysitting the kid. So he's not babysitting the kid.
He's not babysitting
Do you
his
not
own
think
kids.
there's some things though that you just as a mum like take on as like yours? Like I
Yeah.
mean, I find myself like saying it. You know, if you maybe leave like ironing on the stairs, and then you say, "Can you take that up the stairs?"
but
for
you
me?"
end up doing it.
But it's actually not my clothes. So why are you taking it up for me? Like,
Yeah.
it's your clothes.
Yes.
Take them up the stairs. Like you
The household-
kind of automatically take roles on, don't you? I don't know why.
The house, like, and I'm speaking like in general, but the house generally falls on the woman's shoulders. And it's, you know, as you just said, can you take them up the stairs for me? So you've potentially done the washing and ironing, and all you've asked is someone to put them away because it's their clothes.
Yeah.
Yet automatically it's our job.
It's somehow, I know, because you can't do it at that moment in time,
Yeah.
so they're doing it for you.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. And it's
But
so
you're
bad.
right. You're dead right. It's
But it's the bare minimum to
yeah.
tie hair up.
Yes,
you know, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you should participate. Like, the thing is, like, so if Hallie, as we know, I'm not very into football. I couldn't tell you anything about it or anybody that plays for it or anything that happens in it. I'm absolutely hopeless. But if Hallie decided to want to be into football, I would learn it.
Yes.
Because I would want to support her and I
Yeah.
would want to be there and I would become a football mum and I
Yes.
would know what the offside rule meant and I
Yes.
would know
Yeah.
what strip was away
Yeah.
and what one was home and stuff.
Yeah.
I would know the stuff that came with
Because
it.
Aisling
because I would learn.
Aisling played football. Like, she did lessons and she joined a team and whatever, but she loved playing, but she wouldn't watch it. So I didn't actually have to learn any of that stuff.
But like if Hallie wanted to watch it, then I would want
Yes.
to support her in
Absolutely.
that dream. The same way that like I'm hoping that she gets into horses because that's what, you know.
Yeah.
But actually her favourite animal's a sheep.
Give her time. Give her
We've
time.
got about 5 baths and Ba goes everywhere with us. We have a car ba, a sleep ba. They're
Nice.
just everywhere.
That's her thing.
That's her
I like
thing.
it.
Right into, so we have to watch Shaun the Sheep.
Oh, that's rubbish.
I know.
Oh my God.
Somebody was watching her on a
They're, like,
Saturday when
made
I was
of
at work. I
Play-Doh.
do not know what one of the childminders it was that introduced
got
her
her
to
on.
Shaun the
Oh.
Sheep. I think it might have been Paul
I've
actually.
never seen the fascination with that.
No,
ever.
me either.
Anyway, but she puts it on and she's so animated, like, bah! like Paul
So
actually
cute.
videoed her and he was like, it's quite an aggressive bah. Like,
I don't think there's any other cartoons that have got sheep in them, though,
No.
to be fair.
I think we're stuck.
yeah.
Shaun the Sheep. Anyway.
Good luck with that.
But yeah, but like that's the thing is what I'm saying is that then I
Yes.
suppose the it should fall on the other parent
Yeah.
to also like if your child develops a love for gymnastics or something
Yeah.
maybe seen as a bit more feminine,
Yeah.
why are they not
Dad
then
should still be as
and
into
again,
it.
that's
as-
not to say every day. Obviously, I'm in a bit of a unique position because it's just me.
Yeah.
And whilst I've got Paul, we don't live together. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, he is actually amazing at doing the house and stuff. But
Yeah.
he doesn't live with me.
He doesn't live with you,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, certainly, I do think that the basic skill of being able to tie hair in a bobble
Yes.
shouldn't be clapped.
and being able to
should be-
brush the hair
Yeah,
to the
like-
point where you're not, both of you are not in tears.
Yeah.
Like, but like even as mums, and like, I mean, I've got 2 daughters who've both got long hair. They still cry when I brush their hair if it's really, really knotted. You know, it's
do you know what's
learn-
amazing?
What?
Milkshake 12 Effect Spray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've not
All the
discovered that
milkshake
one.
stuff smells lovely.
Milkshake stuff smells amazing, right? But
Yeah.
I use it in the salon on every single head that comes in.
Nice.
And it's like, so it's 12 effects, so it does 12 things.
Yeah.
So it's like UV protection, but it's a leave-in conditioner. Not only does it
Perfect.
smell insane, like you could
Yeah.
eat it.
Yes.
It's actually so good. So you spray it on and it'll detangle all the hair.
Yes.
It's the best I've ever found.
Yeah. I always encourage people to use like a leave-in conditioner.
Yeah. Well, that one you need to give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's honestly
Perfect.
Smells like kind of drumstick lollies, like sweeties.
Oh wow. Oh, the kids will love
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good for chlorine and stuff too.
Perfect.
Top tip.
There we go.
Top tier tip of the day.
That's it.
Yep.
So have you seen the latest debate about, well, I don't know if you're on, there's like a Vinted page. It's like, it's like idiots of Vinted.
I probably feature on it.
I mean,
honestly.
you've sent us a couple of stories, haven't you? Is it?
That happened to me personally.
I think so, yeah.
I've had quite a lot of bad. I take my hat off to those who've like made a career out of selling on Vinted,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to start. But
Yeah.
obviously, when babies grow up, they fix
Yeah,
something
of
once.
course.
I had so much stuff, and it was Paul was like, just put it on Vinted, and I could not see the point of putting a million things on at £1 each.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
like-
a lot of work, like
Yeah.
Yes.
taking all the photos, uploading them, writing
Yeah.
the descriptions, and then replying to the messages. Like, it
Will
does
you
feel like a
accept
lot for
£1.50?
sometimes
It's
what you're
£2.
actually getting. I know.
Linda, just pay the.
Just
I
pay
mean,
to-
Out of principle, sometimes like I like if you've got something, especially like Jude, if he's got like wee Hugo Boss jumpers that
yeah.
are hardly worn, and you think I don't want to just put that in a charity,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's so good. And if somebody that maybe can't afford to buy, like I mean, I've bought stuff, I've bought like trainers, and not so
Yeah.
much now that he's walking, but like see when he was like Hallie's age, he wasn't wearing the shoes like to get them actually like worn in. And I used to buy and then resell them again
Yeah, yeah.
and then buy them.
yeah.
But yes, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and like you, so I did it at the beginning because I realised people put stuff for bundles together.
Yes.
And then now I'm at a point where, see, unless it's a high ticket item, can't
Yeah.
be bothered.
Yeah.
But I cut all their stuff up anyway and made a blanket out of it. That was one
Have you
use for-
actually finished the blanket?
Almost.
Oh, well done.
It's getting finished tonight. I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver me something called.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yes, sounds good.
I don't know. It's to stick one bit to the other bit.
yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm waiting. No, it's like I don't know. It's like a strip. I've never sewed in my life, and I'm gonna
Is
blow
it
your
like
brains.
Wonder Web?
No,
You know, you get that stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you can
I
like
feel like
iron
it's
it
called something
up.
like Dio. Anyway, don't know. It was my nana said we need this,
Right,
and I was
okay.
like on it next day
On it.
delivery.
Perfect.
So, but
I
yeah,
want to see you when it's finished.
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
had numerous things on Vinted. So the other
Yes.
day, I'm selling a pair of Hermes sandals.
Uh-huh.
And somebody messages me and says, are these true to size or size 7? And I message back saying, well, I would say so, but like if you're a size 6.5 or so, my friend's a
Yeah.
6, I can get her to try them on and see like
Yeah.
if they would fit. She came back and went, no, I'm a 3, so it's not going to work.
That baffles me.
That's a huge
What
difference.
was she going to do
Do-
with
No.
size 7 shoes?
I know.
And you're a 3. You can't put an insole in a flip
No,
flop.
you can't.
You
No.
absolute cretin.
Oh my
Like, you're
God.
not going to
Looking
put
at
2
that, like,
feet in one shoe.
I know, but even if it was a full shoe, an insole's not going to take you from a 3 to a 7.
You're going to look like you're wearing your mum's shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Just a waste of everybody's time. I was fizzing.
One of these people are just bored.
Yes.
Like, what is that?
Absolutely mental.
So here's what the debate is. You might have seen it. So if you post something, right, as new, if it's been hanging in your wardrobe
Yeah.
for 10 years,
Uh-huh.
but it still has a label on it,
Yeah.
would you still post that as new?
Oh,
So this is what they're saying, because this girl was saying it's not new because it's been in, like, you know, you've had
Yes,
it
for ages.
like a long time.
it's like the grammar police
Just
really though.
because
isn't it?
there's a
Because how are
label
you
on
gonna?
it.
Yeah, but how are you else would you sell that? You're
I
not going to
know.
say it's used.
Yeah.
I know,
it
because it's
isn't.
not been used, but then it's probably gathered mothballs, so it's
Yeah,
not in new
potentially.
condition.
Yeah.
I know it's a tricky one. I would personally, anything that's got a label on it, I would post as new.
Yeah,
Same.
so-
New with
but then
tags.
I don't
yeah.
have any clothes with
This girl-
mothballs kicking about.
Yeah.
To be
No,
fair,
I know.
though.
But this girl was saying, like, because she had found something that somebody had posted and it was so many seasons ago, and I think maybe she had it at that time, so that's
Yeah.
how she knew how old it was. And she was saying, this isn't new, this is easily like 10 years old.
But
If I don't know, it's still new, not worn.
yeah.
See, I got put off by buying Vinted, so I'd bought something that was used, but like nearly new or something. What's
Right,
the
yeah.
like? They're
Yes.
basically it's been worn once.
Very good kind of thing.
And
Yeah.
it was for my holiday, and I thought like obviously I'd spent so much
I hate
getting
that
Hallie
one
stuff.
as well.
Yeah, so it's bad though. What happened?
What? Tell us.
Because so I thought like I need to get myself stuff. Obviously, I'm on a weight loss mission, so I was like, I'm not
Yes.
spending fortunes on
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a pair of Levi shorts, like denim shorts, and when they came, I don't want you to be drinking when I say it.
Oh,
they
God.
had stains on the crotch.
No. Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh.
Did you send a message?
Yeah, and pictures, and the girl was mortified, and she was like, "Oh, I bought them off here," and I was like, "Yeah, so you did." But yeah, and it was very visible stains, and I was like, "Yeah, they're going in the bin." So,
Oh my God.
that kind of put me off a wee bit
Yeah.
because I was like, "Oh,
It puts you off buying anything used at that
Yeah.
point.
yeah." But like it had said like worn once or something, so I was like, "Oh, they'll be fine. I'll crack them in the wash."
To be
Yeah.
fair, they maybe were only worn once. It only takes one time. That's gross.
I would just wonder,
Yes.
how much of a camel toe was happening in those shorts
Don't.
for them to be that far up. The whole area was bad.
Wow.
And then
I
obviously,
actually never noticed that. That's disgusting.
the other thing right now is with
Yeah.
just talking about camel toes. You know, like you're not meant to have a flat bum now. You have to be wearing leggings with like bum seams.
I don't need them. I've always had a very large.
Yeah, same here. I don't need them. Yeah.
But I feel like, I feel like it's very intense. Like, so see when I see other people wearing
Yeah.
them, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you're like a 10 and
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, do you
But
mean
this
like
and thing like with the
yeah.
shorts?
No, I
and
don't like that.
But they've got like a wee seam down
I was
there,
going to
like,
say they've got like a line that comes in between and almost like separates like two peaches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't know
like
how I
them.
feel about it.
Nah, I don't. I'm not.
And then
that
sometimes
great.
as well, and I'm all for like body positivity, but sometimes there are some bodies that aren't feeling positive in those leggings.
Well,
Well, they
put.
might be feeling positive, but
Yeah.
they're maybe not so much looking positive from the back.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, oh, if I was your friend, I would say,
I think
maybe
leggings
not.
you have to be so careful with.
Yeah.
Anyway, especially like coloured leggings.
Yeah.
I know I've seen a lot of people that wearing leggings that.
Leggings aren't always your best pal.
No.
No.
I do love leggings though.
I wore-
I
I
love
don't.
comfort.
So sometimes, obviously, I go through a hobby phase. And
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Changes.
And,
Changes
yeah,
a lot.
It does. And then, like, if I love finding a new hobby, like, I'm going to order tapestry stuff tonight.
My God. Can we
Never
finish?
done it before.
Can we finish the patchwork quilt
Yeah,
first?
we're gonna,
All
because
right,
we've got
okay.
the stuff coming today.
Right, okay.
Once that's gone and that's all off my...
Tapestry?
Yeah. I
What are
want to
you
make
gonna
a
do with it?
Christmas tapestry.
God.
God.
Yeah, so
And so what do you do with that? Put it on a wall.
Yeah, and then put it in the attic for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be looking at it all the time. My brain does run away because then I thought if I really like it, I could just make tapestry and then sell them on Etsy. I won't.
No,
you
don't.
No, because
don't.
I'll be rubbish at it. And after 3 minutes of not realising that I'm not an expert at this situation, I mean, I have to pick it up so quickly.
Yeah.
I have to be able to know what I'm doing quick. Otherwise, I'm
gosh.
uninterested. I was going to
Yeah.
tell you, the hobby,
right.
leggings.
What?
Right. Just what you're saying about crotches, leggings, selling on Vinted.
We got
this
there.
is mum brain, but it's coming back, right?
Right, okay.
So I took up a hobby years and years and years ago where I thought I might do yoga,
Okay.
right? So
Where is this going?
it was when Primark had kind of just first become a thing. So their stuff
Primark.
was like, £1.
Yeah.
So I bought Primark.
It is Primark. There was a whole campaign like a couple
Glasgow,
months ago.
Primark.
Primark.
Yeah,
That's how you
that's what-
pronounce it.
Right, okay. How the other half say
I know.
it. You know,
No,
like,
I don't. I was just
Oh,
laughing
right.
because I know
Oh,
it's
I
a
thought
thing.
that was like
isn't
a
it?
debate we were about to
No,
go into.
there's
And I
no
was like,
debate. That is Primark.
it's Primark. It's Primark.
Or Primarché if you're
Oh
posh.
my God.
Have you not heard that? Primarché.
I've heard Prada Mark.
Oh,
That's like the Nigella Lawson microwave. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Microwave.
No.
Just popped
Microwave.
it in the microwave. Oh my God, it's brilliant.
Anyway,
This is
back to
not a thing,
leggings
so
before
leggings,
she
right.
forgets again.
So I know. So basically, goes to this class, and I bought the cheap leggings, and I did one of the poses, and then I just heard right up the bum.
Oh no.
My bum was out.
Yeah.
Then I had to walk to get the car with my bum out. I know, it was bad.
That's bad.
So talking of hobbies and selling stuff on
Yeah.
Vinted and crotches that go wrong, there we go. That's how I've tied all that together.
So what was the
came
hobby
back
going
to
to
you.
be? Oh,
No, I
just
only did
low-
yoga that one time. After that, I was like, oh no, that's not for me. There's danger in clothing going
You
on
have
there.
to get like really good leggings
I know
if you're going to
nowadays
do
that would be
yoga
you
and
would be able to
Pilates.
do that, but yeah, I didn't, £2 Primark
Yeah,
leggings. were
no,
not
they don't
cutting it.
cover it. No.
I could only even imagine if they had a big seam round them. Like, imagine the whole peach fell out.
Oh
my God, seam broke.
That's a look.
No.
Just walking about with a wee flat and two peaches.
Oh my God. That would
yeah,
be some
face.
walk to the car after that.
But there's a page for Vinted mentalness. Have you seen
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like Idiots of Vintage or something
Yeah,
it's called.
Yeah.
that? And people post up like things.
The
that
more you
have
go
happened.
on things as well, like I feel like all the posts keep coming up on Facebook just now.
Yeah, they will. because the algorithm will like it.
Ah.
Yeah, I've not been on it. I don't know what they're saying.
It's like
but-
basically where people like people have had things sent to them
Like
on
messages
Vinted in
and
dirty
things.
nappies and stuff. So there was a mum. Actually, it must have been a mistake because there's no way. Like she must have just been so tired.
Yes.
But she's like, I've used nappies to pad clean.
Yeah.
To pad things before because I'm not buying
Yeah.
bubble wrap for one item or whatever. But she's obviously picked up a dirty one and wrapped the item in it, and then they've opened up their.
I know, it's disgusting.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh,
so then
no.
obviously they're on there like named and shamed, and
Yeah.
like their usernames put up and everything.
Oh
It's-
really?
Yeah.
Oh god, so then they won't be able to sell
As I
anything
say,
ever
it's
again.
Vinted cult.
It is.
Vinted is a lifestyle for
Because you've
folk.
got to give feedback and stuff, so you've got to make sure that you're on point.
I gave a hardcore feedback yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it?
I basically left him 3 out of 5 stars because I was like, he didn't mark the item as received, so I had to wait 3 days for payment.
Oh,
Infuriated me. Don't know. I was having a bit of a stressed out day.
yeah,
yesterday.
I
really?
don't think I've ever marked it as delivered.
Oh,
Received.
you don't get payment if they don't mark it as
I've
delivered.
never done that.
Have you not?
No.
Oh wow, you're in the name of shame.
Yeah,
category.
that's it. Your name's in this
So,
Facebook group.
I've
You
not
didn't
bought
know that.
anything for a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I stopped buying after the incident with the shorts,
Fortunes,
and now I just sell the stuff, which I've had quite a lot of. I did make a good couple of £100, which
Did
then
you?
was invested back into Hallie's clothing.
A lot
Well
of the
done.
time I used to just keep it in the balance and then use it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I know
Well,
that's
that's
the
what
thing.
I
Really?
did, but I only buy the new with tags
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff now. But I just recycled it for Hallie's,
Yeah.
like next size up jacket.
That's good.
Got her
Yeah.
baby Doc Martens.
Oh,
I know, they are cute. I see
lovely.
them.
Absolutely cute. She hates them.
Well,
Of course she does.
Can't get them on her feet.
I mean,
how
they're
do
really
you
hard
get?
to put on because Jude, I think it was my cousin, she bought Jude wee blue ones when he was born and they were so big at the time. But actually, I never ever used them because I couldn't get them on him.
No.
No, I bought a
Jude
shoehorn
almost
and
has quite
everything, a
chunky
baby
feet as well.
shoehorn.
Yeah.
No.
I got the one for one photo and she looked cute as anything.
I know.
But like, yeah, they're going to go back on Vinted.
I
'cause,
know.
yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
a shame.
Talking
They'll-
of Vinted, you know what I was
Yeah.
going to wear today?
What?
I sat it here because obviously. So I bought this.
There's a reason why she's not wearing it.
Yes. I thought it was lovely. It's Hermes.
Yes. Say it properly.
Hermes? Myers.
That's
Whatever. Anyway,
Beautiful.
saw it, loved it.
Yeah.
Put it on. So it's like an orange neck scarf with the wee H. I was like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That'll hide my double chins in this camera that I hate. And then Paul went to me, didn't know you were working for EasyJet. And it's ruined it.
I mean, now that you've said it, yes, it's giving EasyJet vibes.
I don't like it.
I was going to
No.
sing the da, 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 da.
Yeah.
You need to start doing the I've got a
emergency
story about
exits.
that. Yes, we
Yes.
had a drama. I know what you're going to say. Oh, you're going on another holiday. So
Yes, we are.
Is it when I'm due my hair or?
no, it's not. It's during the October week. So we booked another holiday, and the last time I phoned, I didn't. I started doing it online, but basically, cut a long story short, like when I tried to check in online because it was so last minute, like we couldn't get the seats. So I
Okay.
ended up phoning and I was like, it's saying that I can't select the seats. So
Yeah.
is there seats available? But as it turns out, they keep some seats back. So she was like, it's fine. So I actually ended up doing the booking over the phone and it was really
Yeah.
good. She gave me a really good like code as well. So it saved me money. So this time
Good.
round, I was like, I'm
Excellent.
going to phone again
Yeah, yeah.
because it was easy. But anyway,
EasyJet.
actually wasn't.
I just quite liked it because of the scarf situation.
I know. That would have been too seamless.
So
Oh. Oh my God, it's turning into the punch.
So the payment, so that was on the Friday night or Saturday night. Must have been the Friday night. And the payment came off. So booking confirmation came through. Everything was fine. So then Saturday morning, I was down the stairs and Chris came down and he was like, have you seen they've taken that payment again? So basically the exact same payment had came out the bank. Now it's a lot of money.
It
was
is?
£2,400.
Oh my God.
Had came out so it came out on the Friday night when I'd booked it
Yeah.
and then came out again on the Saturday morning. So
Have you got it back
What?
yet?
No.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, I phoned up Jet2 and the usual, like the worst case,
Yeah.
I thought they can't find the payment. And Chris is going, was it definitely them you phoned it? We've been
Yeah.
scammed. And you do start, I went through the website, but
Yeah.
there is
You
a bit of you
panic,
that
yeah.
think,
Panic.
oh my God,
Because
like,
there's so many that you
Yeah.
can fall
so
for
much
now.
money as well. So I phoned and I explained, we've just booked this and then there's a double payment come off. So she was like, right, I'm going to go and have a look and see, if we can find it at our end. So she's away for ages. Came back, she was like, we don't have that payment, we've only got the original payment.
Right, okay.
We've not claimed another payment from you. So
was it like pending, like floating in the sky type thing?
Well, it was away from our bank.
So it wasn't pending on your bank, it had gone?
No, it was
Gone.
out. It was
Confirmed.
out. So as it turns out, it is actually pending, but they take the money out of your account while it's pending.
I've had that.
So obviously panic, like when she said that they didn't have the payment, she's like, we've not claimed the payment. I said, well, you have, because it's your name that's next to it on my bank.
Oh, God.
So I got a wee bit
then it's like, who's
infuriated with
responsible?
her. Well, you're panicking at that point as well, and I wasn't very nice on the phone to her. So anyway, then Chris, so it was his bank card, so I said, you'll need to phone Monzo.
Uh-huh.
So he phoned them. So it turns out it's actually a problem with MasterCard. It's not Jet2. Well, I wasn't meant to say their name, but it wasn't Jet2's fault anyway. So apparently with MasterCard, if you're using your card to make a large payment for their own security, they take like a hold-in payment. So the first one that went out on the Friday night wasn't actually the real one. They basically just take that and hold it to make sure that they're getting the money.
Oh my God.
And then they process the payment, but when they do that, the other one's supposed to get released.
Yeah.
Like immediately, I take it.
sometimes-
Because who has double the... I mean,
Yeah.
if you're booking a £2,400 holiday,
Exactly.
you don't necessarily think, I better have $5,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
this is the thing, because I said to her, I was like, I don't have any money in my bank to feed the
Feed the kids.
feed the family
Yeah.
this week. And she was like, I'm really sorry, there's nothing I can do. To be fair, like, even though it wasn't the airline's fault, they still didn't really have much sympathy for me at that point. So that's kind of what got my back
Yeah, I
up.
can
They didn't
understand.
because-
handle it very well, I don't think. So basically, we have to wait until you have to give it 7 weeks to see if the payment
7 weeks?
7 weeks.
Yeah, that's
oh
what
my
she
God.
said. So we're still waiting.
Doesn't
on-
feel right.
It does say on the bank. It does still say pending, and it
I'd
just
be
says
phoning
it's
the
been
bank and
held.
going off my head. Do you know,
Yeah.
like when Sarah and I worked for the Body Shop, like
Yeah.
Monzo were a regular problem. I don't know if there's something
Well,
wrong with their
all
system.
Monzo cards are all MasterCard, so that'd be why.
Right,
Yeah.
because we used to have so many double
Yeah,
payments,
yeah.
and then people would, so obviously we would process like a sale, and then people would phone up and be like, I've had this money taken twice,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it would take months to come back, and it was awful. I remember refunding people out of my own money,
Yeah, yeah.
being embarrassed, like second-hand embarrassed, like
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the thing
This
is, at
shouldn't
that
be
point, I know
happening.
because it's on you at that point.
Yeah.
And
It
that's
looks
when
like
I
you've-
automatically went to the company
Yes.
that took the payment.
Yeah, of course, because
But
it doesn't look obvious.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because Jet2, like, so they broke my case on the way back
Did they?
from Thingy, and they replaced, like, they sent me a brand new Anchor case.
Oh, wow.
Like
Well,
a
I've looked
£300
online,
case.
and there seems to be a few things that they don't handle complaints very well.
Yeah.
Oh, what? But see, I
So-
suppose it's like everything. It
That made
depends
us
who
panic.
you get, depends what it is. Like mine was like, I got mine back with a bash. Didn't notice in the airport because I had Hallie and it was all
Yeah,
stressed.
yeah.
And then I just submitted the wee online form and they were like,
Yeah.
can you send us photos? And then they sent me a £300 brand new Anchor case. Beautiful.
Fabulous.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Excellent.
It took 2 weeks.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I suppose like sometimes
You've
just a
been
hit and a
lucky.
miss. Yeah, been lucky.
But 300 quid, 2,400.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
it's
not ideal.
ideal.
No.
And I know, and there is probably people that's, I mean, it probably would take you into like your overdraft. And
Oh,
then
if you
even
the
have
thing
one,
is
'cause
then
not
you
every
end up
day-
getting charged if
Yeah.
if you don't have one.
It would bounce. I mean,
So
that's...
that was my drama. So it kind of took away from like the excitement, 'cause now when you book a holiday,
Yeah.
excited and
Then it's like nervous because I have fallen for a
know.
scam. I fell for a scam 2 weeks ago. I'm embarrassed to admit. Yeah.
What happened?
So I'm usually so switched on. Like I think there's so many that go about that you see that are being shared on Facebook and
Yeah.
stuff, and you're like, all right, don't fall for that.
Yeah.
I cannot explain to you how legitimate it looked. So I'd had Hallie had her Jags, and I really,
Yeah.
really didn't sleep. And I was really tired. I was driving down to my mum's, so I was quite stressed. I got a message through from HMRC,
Yeah.
and it came up HMRC on my phone. Like, you know how like the number
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
I've not saved them. And it was asking for details because obviously like I'm a self-employed business. Now, usually my accountant deals with everything. And,
Yeah.
and it was like, you've forgotten to give us blah, blah, blah. You need to do this by the end of today, otherwise you're going to get a fine. And it took me to what looked, and I'm not joking, it looked like HMRC's website.
No.
It was so legit. And but instead of being like, I don't know, HMRC.com,
Yeah.
it was like HMRC dot something.com and I
Yeah.
just didn't notice.
Yeah.
So I clicked it, had all the logos and everything.
The problem is when you're on your phone though, you can't see the full web address
No.
unless you click on
Yeah.
it.
Just see the blue thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like I think so. I can't remember whether it was like it should be hmrc.com and it's actually been .co.uk.
Or something like that,
My
yeah.
brain's not going like, oh, that's a problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've clicked it. It's taken me to a replica of
Yeah.
what I know the website to be. I gave it all my details, and within minutes, Santander, my bank, phoned me and were
Yeah.
like, "We've just blocked your card," and I was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
And then they like Santander security is amazing. So like
Yes.
obviously it pings up on the app, like
Yeah.
we're on the phone to you,
Yeah.
give us this pin, blah blah blah. So I knew that wasn't a scam. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's happened? And they
Yeah.
were like, yeah, so you've just authorised a Google Pay. And I was like,
No.
but I was like, oh, I feel like
they
such
were
an
on
idiot.
it. I know you do though, don't
I
you?
know, and then actually when you look back, but there was like usually there's spelling mistakes or it's been sent to
Yes.
50 folk.
They're so clever now though.
I know.
Are they though? I've actually got a game I play with scammers because I get so many calls in a day. Honestly, because my number's the salary
Yeah.
number as well.
There's only like they'll make hundreds of calls a day
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there'll be one person.
It just
Speak
takes one
the
person.
bad words in Arabic. She is me. I am her.
No, but I mean there'll be one person that will fall for it.
I know,
Yeah,
like
I know.
obviously never got anything off me, but see now when they phone me, I've got a new game that I play because they take you off their list this way. So now instead of like just being raging and telling them
Yeah.
where to go, I play the game. And I've
Yeah.
been taking
Use
off a
the
load
bad
of
words.
laughs. Yeah, it's so good. So I've learned bad words in lots of languages.
Okay.
So sometimes I like to start by going, all right, this sounds really good. Yeah. So see when you were growing up, did you want to be a scam artist or were you just thick at school? Like what happened there? And then they go, what? Excuse me? And then I say the bad words in whatever language I maybe think that I can hear their accent. Because obviously I worked in immigration law. So
Yeah.
I was familiar with quite a lot of accents. And then, so I do that and then they'll hang up in a rage. But that led to kind of more calls.
Yeah.
So now I like to bam them up on my
I
end.
don't really get an awful lot of
Oh,
calls.
I get so many, at least 5 a day, every day.
Yeah,
Do you
no
actually?
way.
Yep. It's so bad. And
Do you
it's
fill
like,
in
so-
loads of forms online with your number on it?
no, but my salon number is the number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
my most recent, you know, the have you been in a car accident?
Yes.
I start to tell them I have. I'm like, yes. So the other day, Hallie was screaming. So I just sat it beside her while I was
Yeah.
dealing with her and put it on loudspeaker. And they were just listening to her scream for ages. And then when I calmed her down and whatever, just took my time. I was like, I'll be there in just a couple of minutes. And she's obviously hanging on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well. I dealt with Hallie, came back on the phone. I was like, I'm sorry about that. Like, she's just so unsettled. Yes, I was in an accident. They were like, yes, can you tell us about what happened? And I was like, yeah. So I was hit by a bin lorry.
Yeah.
And I now have no arms or legs. And she was like, what? And I was like, I am currently using a claw clip to answer the phone. And, yeah. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah. So how do we go about compensating me for this? This would be great. And then she hung up. Now I've never had one of them since. So I must be taken off that list. But now I'm just going to keep doing that.
Yeah, perfect.
Like, oh, we're phoning
so
about
bad
your...
for you. They thought we cannot scam
Yeah.
this poor girl.
Yeah. And then, but I'm just
Her
going to keep at
conscience
it.
got the better over.
I know. I know. I'm going to keep at it like, oh, we're here to change your energy. I'm going to be like, well, that's meant to live in a tent in the garden. So, brilliant. Are you going to supply me with log burners
That would
now?
be great.
Yep.
Yep.
It's so frustrating. It's so annoying.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, I scam them back.
I like it.
to tell them as well that I've got a premium number. Like, I go, oh yeah, no problem. I've got all the time in the world. But do you know that this number charges £22 a minute to be on? And we hang up immediately. Like, instantly they are gone.
I'm just like never that fast. If I never really answer the phone anyway. So if anyone looks for me, I'm like, if you really need me, you'll leave a message.
That's like her. She's off grid for
Yeah.
5 working days.
Text me or leave me a message and I'll phone you back.
Yeah, 100%. How did you get on with the cheese grater prank?
Oh, yeah, I've not done that yet.
Right.
So hopefully she's done it between now and when this podcast airs. Because
Yeah,
now knows
get
it's
on
coming.
that. I'm
Got a
quite
couple
into
of
the
weeks.
prank situation. Like, Paul's quite good to get on a prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to be the right time. I need to find the right moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for it.
I-
what I
I'm-
found
I'm
was
on it.
Parmesan cheese looks like...
I've got
looks
parmesan
like-
because I made bolognese the other
Yeah,
day.
right. So
Looks
I
like-
scattered that on the
Sorry,
floor.
degraded.
I scattered it on the floor. So obviously we'll share with you Paul's clip in due course. But he was like, what is that? I actually,
God, do you
I
know
said-
about this?
No.
Right, so we were. How did we get on to?
Well, there was
pranks?
a woman on a subway and she was filing her feet with a...
Oh.
with a pumice stone.
Uh-huh.
Just
And
on the subway though, in the middle of the subway with other people there, just filing the dead
But
skin off
then
her
we were
feet.
starting something about it, and then we were saying, no, she was going to
could play a prank.
But use
Get the
parmesan.
cheese
and
grater.
get the
I
cheese.
mean,
And just pretend like you do
I'm
that.
never going to look at Parmesan cheese the same way again.
Yeah, but like get your actual food
I love
grater
parmesan.
Yeah.
and then actually make it like that's just something that you do. Yeah. turn some heads.
No.
So I was like, "That's
God.
Like, what do you mean?" And he was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I was like, "That's why they call it cheesy feet. Everybody uses that bit for their feet." And he was like,
Oh, you're
no,
kidding.
No, they don't. This is not a thing."
Well
good.
done.
Thanks.
Well done. You got him.
I was right into it, actually.
Yeah.
We should have a prank every week.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed myself.
All right, so I've got a story that came up in the salon in the last couple of weeks. One client, can't remember who, there's like 14 people, 14 hairdressers in my salon.
Oh, wow.
It's
there as
really
many
big.
as that? Wow.
It's an old bank. So,
Oh, right, okay.
no, sorry, there's 14 of us that work in the building. I think there's 7 of them are hairdressers, and you've got me, who's kind of a grey area. You've got, I don't
pun
know,
intended.
I'm like,
We're really all about the puns
you're in
today.
the grey area today. And then there's beauticians and all sorts and stuff. But someone was saying that to keep the peace at home, so you know how, going back to the taking things up the stairs for me and stuff, so she now charges her husband if he doesn't do his household chores. Like really random.
Wow.
So obviously she obviously has a job,
And
he
he
has a
pays
job,
it.
and
He
he
pays
pays
the
it.
fine.
He pays the fine. So
It's
it
like
could
a
be,
swear jar, but
I
for
know.
chores.
Yeah. So if he doesn't do
I
it,
can't imagine that constitutes to a healthy relationship.
obviously each to their own. But rather than her get annoyed at him for him not doing it, if he just pays, she just lets it go.
Does she hire a cleaner then? Is that the?
I have no
is that
idea.
the mindset? Like,
I don't
if you're
know.
not
I
going to
don't-
help, then I'm going to have to hire help.
So does
Exactly.
he have like a list of chores that he has to do?
There must be, like, I'm assuming it's some sort of like,
Hi, I'm Chris,
mental.
aged 40. I'm 5'8". My shoe size is 12, and my wife leaves me a list of chores I must complete.
but there's, to that point, has she left a list of chores because the household management falls on her shoulders, or are they trying to be more of an equal partnership, whereas the household chores are split in half and he has to do his and she has to do
I think
hers?
it's a bad day if you have to pay somebody to do
I mean,
things.
fair
like-
enough.
I think in my household situation, although Paul doesn't live with me, it would be him leaving me the list. He's definitely got the
that's-
OCD with the cleaning scenario.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chris would
wow.
like
It's
me
But
intense.
like, it obviously works for them because she's like, well, we don't shower each
I
other
can tell
now.
you now that if Paul turned around to me and said, "I'm going to fine you 50 quid every time you don't put the towels in a wash," I'd be like, well, that's absolutely wonderful. The door is over
Over
there.
there, yeah.
And you can make your own dinners for the rest of the time.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
No,
like,
but
it's
we
one
just
thing
wouldn't.
saying you owe me this money, but actually getting the money to
And then-
volunteer.
I think it's quite cringy.
I think so too.
Like, you didn't pick your teddy bears off the floor. You need to
Yeah,
pay me
fine.
£3.50.
I know. It's a bit
It's
weird.
inflated this week.
I know.
Yeah.
The price of energy's gone up.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is an odd dynamic. I don't think I vibe it.
No, I
But
mean,
you
I
know, like,
wouldn't.
each their own, whatever works
But
for you.
at the same time,
I
like,
feel like that's been a bicker. So that's been a marriage breakdown of like,
Yeah.
right, we're going to do it. And that's been the compromise.
That's-
And therefore, probably the marriage is on its way out anyway. If you're already bickering about who's not picking up towels off the floor, hypothetically.
But like, if you think
Like-
about it, you've got 2 young kids, you know, mum's at home or whatever. I don't know what her situation is, but if you're at home and the whole of the household falls on you, so it's the mental load that we talk about. You have to
Yeah,
decide
that is bad.
what's for dinner. You have to cook the dinner. You have to wash up. You've got to take the bin out. You've got to remember what day bin day is. All bearing in mind you've got 2 young children who also need entertained and fed and this, that, and the next thing. If all you need is for someone else, your partner who lives in that house, yes, he might go out to work, but he comes home and all you need him to do is take out the bin, and he doesn't do it. Therefore, you've got to find time to then go to the dump to get rid of everything that's in the bin because you can't wait another 2 to 3 weeks for it to be collected.
Oh, see if you miss the bin, that's
I see.
causes mayhem.
But like, but it's
especially in our house.
the
See, I
mental
don't
load.
have that.
You don't because
No.
you pay your bin men, and that's
I
fine.
need to start doing
I don't
that.
pay
No,
them.
sorry,
I just
you leave them
lovely
gifts.
wee
You leave them
It's
gifts.
just nice to be nice.
Yeah, but I can see
But
the
I thought-
logic
yeah,
behind
yeah,
it because
yeah.
it's by him not doing something, or her, you know, it
Yeah.
creates more mental load for whoever is managing the household. Because I know myself, like if I've got people staying over, I live in a small 2-bed flat and I now have the children a lot, which is fine. But see, when I have the weekends that I have them, I only have one. Going back to the bin talk. Woohoo! I mean, wow, why are people listening to us? I know. But it's, I know when I've got the
I
children,
think
we create.
people can relate though.
We can. When I've got the children on a certain weekend, I know I'm going to create more stuff for the bin. I know that the bin's going to be overloaded. I then have to schedule time to go to the dump to take the extra bin bag
It's
away.
the small things, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I'm
that I know.
telling you, just get some nice gifts.
I live on a
know.
main
Be
street.
kind.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd leave them gifts and it would be stolen by someone
know,
who walks
because-
past
No,
my
I
front
just
door.
take it out in the morning. Like, just take it out when they.
My
when they
bins
come.
are up, get collected at 6:30 in the morning. I'm not getting up to be
Yeah,
able
fair.
yeah, my neighbour puts my bin out. So
I do. I think, like in the past, like not with Paul at all, because he is so hands on, and it was such a shock
Yeah.
for me to have somebody that like just does stuff.
That's good.
without being asked.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Like, I'll come in. I went on holiday and he painted my whole house.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Nice.
Oh, wow, it was amazing. But like certainly it is a bone of contention in relationships, isn't it?
Yes.
Because like if you're been working all the time, especially if like maybe your partner's not working at the time or whatever, and then they're doing nothing, they're just basically a couch potato slob. I can see why you start to get annoyed.
yeah.
Like, come on, like. You've not done anything today.
Yeah,
You need
you-
to put the
you-
bin out, and
you
you would
live
be
here-
annoyed if they hadn't done that.
Yeah, you live here too,
Does
and-
cause, and the mental load is totally a thing.
it is completely a
I
thing.
feel like your brain never switches off.
Yeah.
Like every single time I go into the kitchen, I'm like, right, need to buy that, need to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this, right? Oh, she needs more medication. We need to
Yeah.
order that prescription.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. The car's got no fuel. It's like every
Yeah.
step of your day
Uh-huh.
involves something else.
Yes. Yeah.
It is exhausting.
It is completely exhausting. And then running your own
Download
business.
Finch. It makes household tasks a joy. Turn your ADHD into a game. Right, Fin, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Like, I just saw a thing the other day and I actually eye rolled and laughed. And I was
Did you?
like, oh, wait. Like, as if you're going to find joy. And
Uh-huh.
like, then you need to remember to play the game.
Yes.
That's another element to your
I
day.
know.
Like, I've not checked into Finch. I've lost 5 points. Nonsense.
I know. Because one more thing we need to do. But yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish on. I want to know how truthful you would be in this scenario. Did you see that post? And it was a girl. She found £8,700 in an envelope.
Oh.
I know.
Where?
It was down in England somewhere.
Oh, right. Like,
Okay.
so she found it like out and about.
Yeah, and she handed it into the police station. She put a post on
Yeah.
Facebook or whatever and shared it in our local area and handed it into the police station. And all the comments were like, you know, you've restored my faith in humanity.
Yeah.
And
What would you do?
hand it in?
Yeah. 100%. Because there's another thing as well.
Nobody would
I
know
could
you
be
had
wrong,
it.
right? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure when
A
I
lot of
studied
money.
law, that if they don't claim it within a certain time,
Yeah, that's what
you
they
get it
said,
back.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Right. So doing the right thing. If nobody
True.
was ever to claim that
Yeah.
money, you're still gonna.
Yeah, you still get it.
And
Yeah.
I suppose, like, if they do claim it, you've no idea what that could be doing for someone.
It's true.
You
Yeah.
know, or what it could do for you.
True.
It's like, really, that's bad karma.
Guess what,
I-
Laura?
I do believe there is a bit of that. I know.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. It's
What
like
if
dirty
that
money.
was a wee old lady?
I know.
Yeah.
And
As her
that
pension.
was her
It could be-
life
yeah.
savings that she
I know.
lifted to give to her.
I think the thing is as well, it's more than likely going to be an older person because they tend to like keep
Have
cash,
cash.
don't they?
Yeah.
And keep it in envelopes. Yeah, that are a drug dealer. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
It's a very specific amount.
I know.
I
Yes.
don't know. I mean, I'm not affiliated with the drug world, but what are you selling for
I know.
£8,700?
That's the thing, I know. So
Yeah.
you don't know who you're giving it back to.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I mean,
Maybe
no.
that person's lost that money because they're a bad person and that was their karma.
Oh,
But if it was drug money, then they're not exactly going to go into the police station and claim it.
Well,
So
that's
therefore,
right.
it comes back to you.
What? I've got a thing. Do you know? Talking about drug money and police invented. Did you know that the police have an eBay where they sell stolen goods?
Nice.
And a vinted.
What?
Ah,
Really?
It was on Martin Lewis's moneysavingsupermarket.com.
Uh-huh.
No, moneySavingExpert.com.
Yeah, there we go.
Right website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like each, I don't know that it's every area, but for example, like it was like Sussex Police on eBay, and they sell the stolen goods.
Wow. If they're not
so
returned.
it's random
That's
as
a bit
anything.
controversial.
Yeah.
I went on and I know because I was a wee bit like, why are
So
you
they're
not
making
returning
money
it?
off of it.
Well, suppose if it's been stolen and the people have been compensated, it goes back into the government
Yeah.
fund
Wow.
or the
Yes, yeah.
police fund. Maybe it's for their night out. I'm
I was
not
gonna
sure.
say their
But,
Christmas night out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you go on there and it was so random. It was like anywhere from like bunion cream
Yeah.
to Prada handbags. Because obviously, like people who thieve things just
Yeah.
go into every shop and
course.
just take whatever. Yeah, and they've got a vinted
you
as
go.
well.
Nice.
It was called something like something Paul, like POL on vinted, and it just is like Pandora charms,
Yeah.
and random stuff.
Weird.
Did not know
Very
that.
weird.
I did not know that.
No.
And then
Interesting.
as well, just to finish on the karma thing.
Yeah.
Did you follow that story of the boy that was in Dubai and had a relationship with the girl? So he's 18, she's 17. And they had a relationship in the UK.
Yeah.
Went to Dubai. had sex in Dubai.
Oh, no.
They came back, or the girl came back with her parents. The mum of the girl was quite religious, found out
Yeah.
that she'd had sex abroad, phoned the authorities in Dubai, and they arrested him while he was still there, and he served a year for it in Dubai. It was like a whole conspiracy thing. Did you not see it?
No, I missed that.
It was horrendous.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely horrendous. There was petitions everywhere, like how bad that was. And also like, shame on you, mum.
Yes.
Like, bad chat. Like, you've waited till you got home and your daughter's been out of the way, and then because you think it's immoral, like anyway. Well, he's been released, and then
Yeah.
he was killed in a car accident.
No.
Yeah, 3 months after he was released.
Oh
so
my
he
God.
served a year in one of the most notorious Dubai prisons, and then was released, and then came back, and 3 months later, and there was loads of comments. It was because that was the
God.
controversy, was like, oh wow, if
Yeah.
your time's your time, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
mental. That's what I'm saying. Bad karma. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't keep the money.
Fair enough.
Nah.
Okay, we'll
Take
hand it
it
in.
back.
Always hand the
Yeah.
money in.
Always hand the money in.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
be a good person.
Yes. Yes.
Like that's what we talk about this a lot in the hair world.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we
Be
are
kind.
all women's women and supporters of women.
Yeah.
But that's not always the way, and it is unfortunate
It
that
is.
some people
Yeah.
will tear you down, and
Yeah.
I think it's nice to just be good.
On that note.
On that note, well, I think we should do our thing, see if you guys have any women that you want shouted out that own a
Yeah,
business.
yes, absolutely.
Anyone that you just think is an amazing person for any reason at all.
Yeah.
In their business world that we can help with no strings attached.
Yeah.
Just somebody that's done something good for their community.
Yeah.
That deserves a wee bit of encouragement, because there's not enough of that in the world.
No, no, there really
Like,
isn't.
I do think that that's like a nice thing that we can do.
Absolutely.
So please do drop us a message or a comment.
Yeah.
And we will support. Thank you for watching, liking, listening, and subscribing, and we will see you next week.
Bye.